Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the NBA main slate video. We got NFL today, we got NBA today. Let's go. It's DFS heaven. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. That'll help me out a lot. Thumbs up, leave a comment down below. It really helps my YouTube channel, and I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully, this helps you get some bread. I don't see why it wouldn't. Guys, if you want my lineups, my cheat sheets, the ownership, the projections, the Christmas and New Year's deals are up for 5 more days. You get every single sport: NFL, NBA, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And again, guys, look at these prices. Pick your plans. Cheapest in the business. 60% off the monthly, 44% off the 6 month, and 53% off the year pass, guys. Shop around, please, I beg you. No one can beat the club. No one can mess with the club. We got you guys. DFSclub.com. Again, if you want my lineups, my cheat sheets, projections, ownership, you name it, we got you guys. Members only podcasts 1 hour before lock for the NBA slates, guys. So let's get into it. This is my sponsor. This is Draft Dashboard. It's $1 for 30 days. All you got to do is click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. With that dollar, you get access to all my saved lineups, all my player pools. That includes NFL, NHL coming up, the lineup optimizer, which is everybody's favorite, the player trends, who's trending up, who's trending down, the sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and that what that does is that breaks down every single player, position by position, slate by slate, and then you got the NBA cheat sheet, because if you can't win, cheat. Don't you dare be sour, because it's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value. This is Draft Dashboard, guys. So let's get into it. A lot of back-to-back games this slate, so should be interesting. Speaking of which, Russell Westbrook, they said wasn't going to play a back to back, so that opens up some other opportunities for other people. LeWoke James, I'm not going to play him for 10K when they're taking it easy on him. Steph Curry, however, Golden State and Chicago, this game should be competitive. And whenever Steph Curry's in a competitive game at 9-3, absolutely, 100%, get him in your lineups, guys. Last time against Chicago, it's been a while since they played each other, but 47, 49, 49, so not too bad. But yeah, competitive game, Steph Curry at 9-3, absolutely love it. Um, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Kyrie's okay. It's just I'm worried about the obvious blowout because Brooklyn looks invincible this year. So Charlotte, they're shorthanded. They're just, I would avoid this game. I'd rather just get the Steph Curry, but if you want to be contrarian, there's Kyrie. De'Aaron Fox is always in play. He's always, 8-1. His price never really budges. These Sacramento guys, again, they're getting tons of minutes, 35 minutes. He had 38 before that. 45, 40, 32, so pretty consistent there. De'Aaron Fox at 8.1K, definitely in play. Again, Terry Rozier Chocolates, it's a tough matchup. He's 7K. Um, consistent. I mean, his floor is pretty safe. It's just if it's a blowout, y'all know what happens there. Next up, Drew Holiday at 6'9". So again, I'm under 7K, which I do like. Nice bounce back spot here. After being blown out, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this game might be a little competitive. We'll see though. We will see. So Drew Holiday at 6'9". I'm all over it, especially under 7K. Next up, DeJounte Murray. Every video he makes it right. You know why? Because he keeps getting 40 burgers. 6.8K, guys, is amazing. No Patty Mills, which I don't think that makes a difference, but 41, 45, 38 in his last 3 games on only 29, 30, and 27 minutes. So he's not even playing over 30, and he's still getting these numbers. So 6'8", DeJounte Murray, get him in there. Next up, Victor Oladipo. Is this the Victor Oladipo of old? Did he get into a time machine or what? 6.4K, 38, 36, 31. Again, not that many minutes though, 25, 28, 24, but he doesn't need them. And last time he placed Boston, guys, 48 fantasy points. So nobody's talking about him. So I'm assuming his ownership will be low. Sneaky, sneaky, Victor Oladipo, guys. And Dennis Schroeder looking for a nice bounce back here. Especially if LeBron takes it easy, if AD takes the day off. Schroeder should smash, especially if AD's out, guys. Just more shooting opportunities for him. 25 minutes, 28 fantasy points. He's got a very safe floor, very high ceiling. So, Schroeder, 6.1, get him in there. And again, Marquez Fultz is still too cheap at 6K. Get him while he's cheap because he will be probably close to 7K in about a couple more weeks. Very consistent. Against Washington, all 30s in his last 4. Washington's ranked 29th in the league against guards, guys. Yeah, Marquez Fultz is still too cheap. Get him in there. Next up, I'm going back to the well with Eric Bledsoe, guys. I know, but he's only 5.8K. Look for a nice bounce back. He had a shit game, and you know what? He's human. It happens. Even to this headband wearing motherfucker Eric Bledsoe, man. He's still really good. So I have a feeling, just like you guys saw with Fat Fred VanVleet, right? His ownership was like at 3%. Because if someone has a bad game, all of a sudden nobody plays him. So I think the ownership on Bledsoe will be really low. We know his upside's mid 30s, sometimes 40s, guys. So at 5'8", yes, I'm going to go here. I'm doing it. Next up, Thomas Satoransky is interesting. Got 24 minutes. Again, I want as many shares of this game as I can. And he's only 4.3K. We all know Satoransky can get low to upper 40s in fantasy points. So 29 last game and only 24 minutes. So they might give him a couple more minutes, but still, Satoransky at 4.3 should be interesting. Colin Sexton, 7.1K. Just hope to God they keep it close, and he should be good, right? 45 minutes. That was triple overtime, though, so everybody in Cleveland went off, except for Okoro. But yeah, the price is really good. 7.1. If Colin Sexton keeps throwing up these numbers, man, he's going to be another one of these 8K guys really, really soon. Next up, Kobe White, 6.6K. Should get about 30 or more minutes. Game should stay close, and he's going to have that bust-out game. All right, so 6.6K, get him in there. And then someone please tell me why Darius Garland's only 5.9K, man. Throw some respect on this man. Look at his last 2 games. 53 and 42 fantasy points. 43, 32 minutes, guys. Darius Garland is the truth. 5.9K. A damn near lock for me. Even on a back-to-back, he's a kid. So he'll play 3 games in one day and he'll be all right. So get him in there. Next up, if Westbrook is out, Ish Smith should step in at 5.7K. I mean, he won't knock the slate open, but I mean, he's good anywhere between 20 to 30 fantasy points if he gets to start. So 5.7 is not bad for you ain't Ish Smith. Get him in there. Don't you dare be sour. Next up, Jeff Teague. I love playing these guys off of having bad games because the ownership's so damn low. His price is too damn cheap. 4.4K. Comes off the bench. Had 21 minutes last game. Had a bad game. But nice bounce back spot here, especially at that cheap price. You're not really risking that much. So let's go to shooting guard. God, guys, one of these days I'm going to get more than 4 hours of sleep. I swear, one day. So, yeah, obviously, if Westbrook is out, you can roll with some Bradley Beal because he is going to go off against Orlando. Very soft on shooting guards, guys. Ranked 27th in the league. 8.9K. Coming off 58 fantasy points last game on 37 minutes. He'll play. If no Westbrook and the game stays competitive, he can play close to 40 minutes very easily. So Bradley Beal, another favorite pay-up spot for myself. Get him in there. Zach LaVine, too. Getting as much of this game as I can. 2 bad games, right? After just like going crazy in the preseason and that first game he did pretty good. 7.9K, kind of tough to get to. So, part of a bull stack with him and Kobe White, you can definitely get him in there. $1,000 cheaper than Beal, but Beal has more upside. Next up, Jaylen Brown. Again, no Kemba. 7.5K, I think is still too cheap. He's inching up there, though. I believe last time he was 7K, so he's getting up there. 30 to 40 minutes a game. 43, 53 in his last two. Give me a break. Get him in there, guys. Jaylen Brown, 7.5K. Let's see. We already covered Schroeder, Oladipo, Bledsoe. Spencer Dinwiddie might be sneaky. He's due for a good game. And if this game blows out, he might get a couple extra minutes. So just, I don't know. This one just a gut feeling for me. Spencer Dinwiddie at 5.5. Think about it. Think about getting him in there. Then you got Alex Burks coming off. Man, this man's getting 30 minutes a game. He's only 5.4K. Former Golden State Warrior. 38, 36 fantasy points, right? He looks great this year. He just looks really happy with this New York team. So why not roll him out there at 5.4K? There's a lot of decent value on this slate. I'm really digging it. Let's see. There's Kobe. Kelvin Johnson, 5.5K. Not bad. If you're looking for a little salary relief, he plays anywhere from 28 to 32 minutes. 26, 32 fantasy points in his last two. Again, he won't break a slate, but this kid's been showing out, man. 5.5K. Get him in there. Very reasonably priced. And I think that'll do it there. So let's go to small forward. All right. Ben Simmons, I'm not paying 9-2. That's just bananas. Jason Tatum, though, 8.8K is kind of tempting. I'd rather get to Steph Curry or even Bradley Beal, but you want to go contrarian? Jason Tatum's not, but his upside's 50. His floor is really safe, but if you're paying this price, you want that 50. Let's face it. Let's see. Chris Middleton, if this game stays close, is smash play at only 7.8K, 50, 59, 40 fantasy points in his last three. My God, man, he's loving no Bledsoe around. Let me tell you. But yeah, 7-8, not too shabby. Even if he only plays 3/4, guys, he can get 40 or more fantasy points. So don't forget about your man Middleton right here. Let's see, DeMar DeRozan, the resurrection, the baptism, 7.3K, 50, 56 in his last two. Loving these San Antonio guys this year, man. Even the DeRozan one, 36, 34, 32 minutes. Doing some damage, boys. 7.3K. Get him in there. All right. And who else? Who's next? Harrison Barnes, 5.8K. Got 30 fantasy points again. 30, 43. So maybe he's tired of just standing in the quarter there and actually getting active in games. We'll see. 5.8K. If you want to take a shot, the minutes will be there. That's not the issue. It's just a matter of is he going to take some shots. So 5.8, Harrison Barnes. We'll see. I want to see what his ownership's going to be like. But very, very safe play. I'll just say that. Let's see here. All right. So, like I always say, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. So let's go to power forward. We're going to feel the power. Not too high on Giannis this slate. I just fear the blowout. AD too. Fear the blowout. And he might rest. So not a good combo. Sabonis, the GOAT. That's right. The GOAT. 8.4K. He was my lock of the day. 33, 36, 26 minutes. 54, 58, 46. Boston's a decent matchup. This game, I'm thinking, should stay close. So Sabonis is almost a damn near lock again at 8.4K. Get him while he's cheap. Zion Williams, get him while he's cheap. 8.2K, another lock of mine. Power forward and center eligible for both these guys, so that's beautiful. I will stack them. Like my baby's mama stacked those pancakes, man. I'll be stacking these guys. Zion's way too cheap. 53, 35, 48 in his last three. Get him in there, guys. Let's see. The DeRozan one. Montrezl, 6.1K. You guys need to start listening, start playing this man. He gets damn near 30 minutes a game, 35, 37. So he's loving this Laker team, man. Um, if LeBron and AD sit out, this might be competitive, but we'll see. Just got to worry about the blowout, right? But even in a blowout situation, Montrezl should still get his minutes. Let's see here. PJ Washington stepped it up. No Cody Zeller. He decided he was going to go off and get 37 fantasy points. After 12, the game before that, 24. So I just totally given up on him. But I'm not going to make that mistake again. Not with no Cody Zeller. Bigs against Brooklyn. I know the blowout is real, but at only 5.4K, you're not really risking much. 3/4 should be enough. Does pretty good against Brooklyn. So PJ Washington's worth consideration. And that's going to do it. So let's go to center. All right. So Joel Embiid back-to-back. I wouldn't even be surprised if he sat out. But 9.8K, this is not for me on this slate. I'd rather go elsewhere. Karl Anthony Towns is now questionable. So we'll see what happens here. Should be if Towns is out, this game will be a blowout. Will definitely be a blowout. But if Cat plays, not one of my favorite pay up options. I don't think you really have to pay up here. You got Sabonis, you got Zion, you got Vooch here at 8.3K. There he is, 53 fantasy points in only 31 minutes. Washington, who's going to guard this man, right? Bismack Biyombo, PJ Washington. Who does Washington have down there? Bonga? I'm just naming like random centers, guys. But yeah, he should have a day. He should have himself a day. 8.3K. One of my favorite sneaky plays. I don't think his ownership will be too bad. Let's see. Julius Randle. Normally, yeah, but just the blowout. DeAndre Ayton. You can always count. He's safe. 7.4K. Known for his defense. 28, 30, 24 fantasy points in his last three. Has yet to break 30 minutes, though. But projected to get 33 minutes, guys. DeAndre Ayton's just, it's DeAndre Ayton's a safe play. Steven Adams, Aquaman. 5.8K is kind of tempting. I ain't gonna lie, it's really tempting. That's really cheap for a guy who's gonna start against San Antonio, who's kind of weak down low. And look what he's done to San Antonio, guys. 42, 35, 31, 19, and 40. So don't sleep on Steven Adams, Aquaman at 5.8K. And then Hassan Whiteside at 3.7. Man, I wish they'd give him more minutes. I don't know why they're not. It's just, to me, it's just wasted talent, but it is what it is. Points per minute monster. But for some reason, he gets about 20 minutes. He could get you 30 fantasy points. And at 3.7K in a competitive game, maybe he gets more minutes coming off a back-to-back. We'll see. But I love playing him, especially when he's that cheap. Guys, remember last season when he was like 7, 8K? Let's see, who else? Bismack Biyombo, blowout scenario, but he's only 3.8K. He got 30 minutes after that damn coach said he'd get 19. Got 26 fantasy points, but still, I don't like being lied to, coaches. But I don't know, guys. He's a kid. If the game stays somewhat competitive, 30 minutes. If not, probably about 24. So 3-8, you're taking a risk. And that's going to do it, guys. So we got NFL, we got NBA. It's Sunday, guys. And in case you're wondering, this is Draft Dashboard, guys. Don't forget, $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. And then we got the DFS Club. Y'all know what the club is. You want my lineups, my cheat sheets, ownership projections, guys. Members only podcast. We go live before lock for the members only. probably 5 to 6 days of the week for NBA guys. So I'm in there, Space is in there. We have other experts in there. So if I can't make it to it, someone else will do it. So pretty much damn near 7 days a week, guys. DFSclub.com, where you get every single sports. Nobody's doing this. Damn near nobody. All right, guys, I got to get to bed. Got to get up for football. It's just nonstop DFS marathons with me. I love it. So I'm gonna say a prayer for everybody. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Say it with me one time. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. And don't forget to check out my NFL video if you watch it in time before lock. And I love you. Thank you so much. Subscribe. I'm out, Joe.